Well, hey everybody, new video up. Earlier today, I was checking what I call my locked taskbar, and what was interesting that came up was it said breaking news, and so I'm looking through some of this little task. It's a little news thing, and I'm looking through it, and the article pops up. It says the old folks are basically says the old folks are right. Gen Zers don't really have a work ethic. And my first thought was, oh come on now, can we stop criticizing the Gen Zers? And looking at the article for a moment, I said, wait a minute. I remembered a video I wanted to make months ago about this topic. And I realized, yeah, the article is kind of right. And the reason why I say that is because over the last 7 months, I've seen evidence of this being true. Go to any fast food restaurant, especially Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's. And you'll find it often populated by young black folks. And if you try to go inside and sit down and you want to eat, you find yourself being ignored. There's a McDonald's like maybe not even a 5-minute drive from where I live. And every time I've gone in there in the past 6 months, I go inside. I don't like going through the drive-thru. Seems to take too long, and I don't know, I just never liked to drive through all that much. I distanced myself from drive-thru during the COVID era because I was like, Jesus Christ, every place is drive-thru now. But you go inside this local McDonald's that I go to, bunch of young black folks in there. They're all cloistered in the food prep area and around the drive-thru, and they're all talking and running their mouths and laughing and joking and having a good time. And they don't seem to notice you standing at the register waiting to order for at least 2 minutes. How can they not see you? And you do know some of them see you. It's just that, well, going to the register isn't my job. That's somebody else. And then the young person gets up to the register, and sometimes you get somebody that actually seems interested in taking your order. But a lot of times you get this one person that's just like, why am I up here? Why do I have to take this guy's order there? I shouldn't have to work this hard. I've gone into that McDonald's on more than one occasion. You see people walking around in sandals. You've seen them Adidas sandals and stuff like that that just cover the top part of the foot. Now, I've worked in fast food for years. Crocs, okay. But sandals? Flip-flops even? What the hell? Guys walking around with a shirt on that says, basically has weed leaves all over it and everything. And you're standing there like, that's not proper attire for a job. But they don't care. Is McDonald's so desperate to hire they'll just put anything in there? I remember one time I went to Jack in the Box. And I wanted to go inside and sit down and eat, because Jack in the Box is pretty clean. It's just a little bit past 7 p.m. and they've already shut down the dine-in. And there's a young woman who works there standing outside. I get out of my car because I don't know that it's closed, that the dine-in is closed at 7. And as I'm walking up, she appears to be smoking a cigarette. And I'm about to go inside. She says, no, the dine-in is closed. You have to go through the drive-thru. Oh, okay. As I get back in my car, the sweet smell of weed passes over my nose. And I'm looking at the young lady for a second because I'm like, doesn't she work here? It looks like she's got on a manager's uniform. So I was like, God, you've got to be kidding me. I've actually seen this before at other places. The workers just standing outside smoking weed. They're just standing outside smoking weed. I guess they're on their break, but what the hell? Like I said, I've worked in fast food before. You didn't stand outside and smoke weed and where the customer could freaking see you. You went behind the trash can. which was like 50 feet plus, a few, like 7 or 8, maybe 10 yards plus from the back of the store. That's where you went and you smoked weed. And made sure nobody saw you. But now it's just flagrant. I'm going to sit out here and smoke weed. Look at me, I'm smoking weed. It's not legal in the state yet, dummy. And I really wouldn't want you working on my burgers and fries if your ass is high. And I went through the drive-thru and guess who gave me my food? Yeah, weed smoking manager, shift leader, that had been standing outside a few minutes ago. And I'm like, what the F is this crap? This is just insane. And this woman couldn't have been any more than 25. I would say 28 was pushing it. But at 25 to 28 years old, you still standing around outside smoking weed like you in high school or in college or something? Where's your work ethic? At your job. At your job. And I can't argue with the article. These people, they have no damn common sense. These Zoomers have no damn common sense. Especially the black ones, and I can say that I'm black. When just about every black-run establishment that I go to has young people standing around smoking weed, laughing and joking instead of being serious and doing their jobs, taking 10 minutes to get an order out because they're too busy laughing and joking in the back. I'm like, this is just, you people have brought this on yourselves. People don't want to hire you. They don't want to deal with you. They say you're ignorant. They say you're stupid. Yeah, because I'm seeing it in real life. I see it with young white folks too. How many times has there been a TikTok video posted here on YouTube where you got some 22-year-old, 23-year-old, 24-year-old woman bitching about how hard it is to work nowadays? And she's got a job where she's making $60,000 a year and she sits in an office. Or she works at Starbucks. Then you got the ones crying about being misgendered at their jobs. Or crying racism because they saw this or that. And I'm like, y'all need to wake the hell up. I remember going into work when I was 15 years old. I started working when I was 15. My first job was at a Hardee's. Yeah, I cooked fries and made biscuits. I'd be there by about 6 o'clock, 6:30 a.m., leave by 12. Well, 12. Sometimes I'd be leaving by about 10:30 because they didn't need me after that, because breakfast was over. And I did that for over half a year before the new guy came, some new manager came in and decided to cut as many people as possible. And I was one of the first ones to get cut. Oh well, I moved on. I didn't cry about it. But I see, it seems like all the Zoomers are just acting like idiots when it comes down to work. They have no work ethic. It's like they've never struggled for anything before. And they're thrust into a world filled with struggle and hard work. And they're like, I don't know what to do. Why is this so hard? Life is hard. Get over it, you little whiny little bent. Jesus. It's just sad. It's just sad. And y'all millennials, those of you who have actually gotten your lives and your shit together, you're looking at these 20 cents, you're like, what the hell happened in the 10 years since I was that age? That shit don't make no damn sense. It's scary. I feel bad for you millennials. You getting a taste of what some of us used to get looking at y'all when y'all was in y'all 20s. Like, man, y'all done effed up. Y'all done effed the hell up. But now, you see what I'm talking about. You see why your parents are so disappointed. Well, grandparents in some cases, but I just wanted to post this video and get this video out of the way and talk about this a little bit. We'll get back into politics a little bit more and talk about some other things. But, hey, everybody have a blessed day, or, well, now since it's about 6:04 p.m. here, blessed night, whatever. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.